Good morning, everybody. I hope you're well today. I just wanted to sneak in here when Miss Mary wasn't in the kitchen and give her the kudos on a beautiful, beautiful batch of pork that she canned yesterday. Um, this is 14 pounds of meat that will not go bad when the power goes out. You see how little space it would take up in your pantry. Took up a lot more space in the freezer. And, if the power went out and you couldn't heat your food, you could open these jars and eat them right out of the jar. So it's a great way to preserve your meats for long-term storage. We've opened jars now that are at least 2 years old. Miss Murray was she started canning probably close to 3 years ago, and she was intimidated at first. And I did a lot of YouTubing. I learned how to do it. I did a couple of batches to show her that if I can do it, anybody can. She took the canner away from me, and she has probably canned over 1,000 jars now. Um, and yes, she's always here. But this is our one of the pantries that I built for her this year. You see, that's all meat in there. That's all deer meat. That's deer hamburger. She loves making pickles, and they are so good. The trick to pickles is there is a pickle crisp pill that you put in your jars that you can ask her about if you like. Keeps them crisp for years. We grew a bunch of green beans and yellow Cherokee snap beans, and she has a trick for keeping those nice and pretty as well. They're my grandma used to can, and we found stuff in her pantry that was 20 years old that was still edible. So our corn that we grew last year, our beans that we grew the year before. Last year we didn't have any pollinators, so our lima beans did not produce, even though they were beautiful plants. She pickles okra, making any broth that we have left over. It's very nutritious, full of vitamins. If you have to do ramen noodles and you have nothing else to put in it, that broth is amazing. Pickled eggs, uh, canned figs. They're very nutritious. That is a miracle food right there. And it's really good stuff. And I hope that you guys will follow along, and if you don't can yet, that you will step out and try it. It's not really expensive to get into, and very beneficial. So I'll link her canning video to this short, and I hope you guys have a blessed day.